Now, a recent incident brought to light by Apeksha Jain, the founder of the Gourmet Jar, highlights a troubling issue in our lending ecosystem, that of gender bias. Now, Apeksha, in a recent post on LinkedIn, talked about how she was denied an overdraft facility simply because her company, led by female directors, lacked a male co-applicant. Now, this raises questions, she said, about how a system like this can support or empower women and whether your gender decides your repayment credibility. Meanwhile, the lender in question, Bajaj Finserv, in a statement to us has said, and I quote them, "We have no gender-based criteria in our underwriting process. We're more than happy to engage with the complainant. We refute the allegations," end of quote. So is there an unseen bias in lending today, or are there isolated incidents like this spoiling the credit ecosystem? Apeksha, let me quickly start with you about your experience in securing this credit. And, because the company in its statement to us has refuted these allegations very clearly. I want to understand, was there any issue of over-leverage or credit worthiness, or what specifically was the reason given by the lender for refusing your loan application?
Hi. So it didn't actually go to the stage where I was told that, okay, this is the reason that we are rejecting your application. Later on, of course, after my post, they called me and, clarified. But after my application, I got a call for verification, and, they were supposed to come over to my office to sign some papers the day after. And on the verification call, they asked me, who the other director was. And when I told them that it's a female director, they specifically asked me for a male co-applicant and asked me if I could have my husband or my brother or my father as a co-applicant. And when I told them that it's not possible, then they informed me that, they cannot proceed with the file because of not having a male co-applicant. And that's the reason I went on LinkedIn and posted about this incident, because I felt that it had to be talked about. It's something that kind of really enraged me a lot. And I've been running my business for a while. I have taken debt from banks and NBFCs and repaid them as well. And I felt that, they should be looking at the CIBIL score, the repayment history, the bank statement, financial, all of that, instead of asking me for a male co-applicant. And that's how this started in a way. And I went and I had to speak up about this,
Well, Apeksha, in response to your post, Bajaj Finserv has said that the issue has been resolved. So if you could tell us where things stand at the moment, are you still looking at that overdraft facility from them?
I'm not looking at Bajaj anymore. I mean, they did call me and they clarified that they do not have any such policies. And the fact that they gave me some other justification for my application to be rejected. But the fact of the matter is that their team, whoever called me for verification, did ask me this question. And if I had a recording of it, I could have probably put it out there, but I do not. But, if anybody has spent 10 minutes reading through my post and the comments after that on that thread, they can see that it's not the first time this has happened with somebody who's applied, a woman that has applied for a loan from Bajaj. And it's not just Bajaj. I think It's an industry problem, because similar incidents have been reported by other women with ICICI, HDFC, and other banking institutions as well.